The boy disguised himself as a scarecrow to escape pursuit, but was still found by the village bully. Seeing the boy's terrified expression, the bully did not expose him. Instead, he showed a sinister smile, drew a handgun from his waist, and decided to use the boy as a live target. The younger members understood in an instant. As the leader fired, they also pulled the trigger without hesitation. The desperate boy was instantly riddled with holes. Afterward, the boss placed the pitchfork in the boy's hand to fabricate the illusion of self-defense killing in order to escape the crime of murder. Although the boy's mother took them to court, since the bully was the sheriff of the town, no one dared to offend him, so he could naturally turn black into white. Ultimately, the few were acquitted, but the nightmare was about to begin. That very night, the polishing machine inexplicably started up. Little Yellow Hat, bewildered, turned off the machine. Suddenly, some straw fell from above. Just as he climbed to the second floor to check, the polishing machine suddenly started again. Startled, Little Yellow Hat lost his footing and fell into the polishing machine, being ground into minced meat, and the next target was the fat man. Just as he was happily feeding pigs, he saw a shadow flash by in the house, scaring him into quickly getting into the car to escape, only to find the car wouldn't start. In panic, the fat man quickly crawled into the granary and securely closed the hatch. When the noise outside stopped and he wanted to open the door to leave, he found that the hatch wouldn't open at all. At this moment, the transport machine outside suddenly started, and then a massive amount of grain began to pour into the silo. With nowhere to escape, the chubby man could only watch as the grain engulfed him. Upon learning that his friends mysteriously died one after another, the Little Red Hood was terrified and wanted to turn himself in, but was unexpectedly stopped by the boss. Then they dug up the boy's grave to investigate, only to be shocked to find that the boy's body was missing. The Little Red Hood was so frightened that he crawled out of the grave, surrendered to save his life. The boss, seeing he couldn't persuade him, said that as long as he restored the grave to its original state, he would accompany him to surrender. Naive Little Red Riding Hood believed this, and as soon as he jumped into the grave to close the coffin lid, the boss sent him off with a shovel. After burying the underling, he unexpectedly found an unmanned loader charging toward him. Terrified, the boss turned to run, but accidentally collided with the scarecrow behind him, and the pitchfork in the scarecrow's hand pierced into his body. It was the same pitchfork he had used to frame the boy. In the end, they paid a heavy price for their actions. Indeed, justice may be delayed, but it will never be